Hey guys, guess I'm out of the running for Vita because I'm a lazy fuck and don't want to film every day. Even though lots of fun things did happen. And that thingy that cut off in the video before, that was because I got a Spider-Man hooded towel sweatshirt. It's not a sweatshirt. It reminds me of like a towel snuggie. And I got it at the dollar store and it was really cool. But I'm not gonna go get it because I'm just gonna talk. I know, you guys are like, fuck, she's gonna talk. Cool. Okay, well, I just watched Kendra's video, and I'm glad you finally shared in the sharing circle of friends. As I have talked about my lingerie purchases, I feel that you should talk about your life, which is a much more important matter. So, anything I say, tone it down about 50 degrees and pretend I'm way nicer than I actually am, because if anything comes out sounding mean, it's certainly not meant to sound that way. But let's just say this. You are 19, correct? We are so young. I severely doubt you fucked up anything. I'm sure it feels that way because you just moved from like going to college and having a major and having a scholarship. I'm sure you still have all the same goals and yada yada yada. And came back home, and that's a big thing. And it could feel like a fuck up, but I really don't think it is. I think it's just something that happens. I mean, be more like the water that flows through problems. Like, there's stuff like that's gonna happen, and it's not ever gonna be like feel good. But you're doing stuff. I know you say you aren't doing anything, but you're getting a job. And you're deciding about college, and it's huge because it's like all that money and stuff. But I don't think you should be hard on yourself like that. You're going, oh, I fucked it up. No, life just happened, and you don't have problems. You just I didn't mean it like that. Oh god. You don't have problems, and I'm trying to minimize them. I mean, like, you didn't come out the other end of your horrible first semester as a worse person with, like, a drinking problem or a coke problem or a meaner person because of it. Like, you're still Kendra and everything, and you're still awesome, so please don't call it a fuck up. I think I feel like I said this to someone earlier. Like, someone else was depressed, and I was like, what I kind of try to do is remember everything's temporary, because when things feel permanent, that's when you start thinking you've actually got these problems that are so insurmountable you can't ever fix them. But if you just remember that, again, we're like 19, we have like so much time to build things up into something completely different. So, without sounding too philosophical, I'm just saying, you'll be okay. And I feel like you're going to do great things whichever school you go to. And I'm not the best with money. Like, I know I talk about it a lot, but that's because I don't like to think about it. So when I bring it up and say, oh, I'm poor as shit, I may or may not be poor as shit. I don't know. But if I maintain the persona that I'm poor as shit, then hopefully I won't be, because I'll be trying so hard to save the money that I don't have. So I can't advise on money because I am not a school person. I don't have the talents that school requires for me to do, even though I'm going to force myself to go eventually. But you do, so whichever one you feel like is going to give you better opportunities, and whichever one you think could make you happier, and not just your mom, even though I love your mom, but my parents tried to make me go to school in state too. Not make, but they were very strongly swayed in that direction, so don't let that dictate anything. Okay, I'm gonna try to fit in everything else. Love you, Kendra. You're not a fuck up. You're a beautiful person. Okay, here's the most exciting thing ever. Oh my god. So, we're at work, and we've gotten a couple famous people. We got, like, the dance moms in, and that was kind of cool, because that was, like, me and my mom and my sister's, like, stupid TV show that we watched when we were just hanging out. And we got the guy who did Broadway Spider-Man. This is gonna make you guys literally jizz on your computers. Maybe not Emily, maybe Kendra. Oh my god. If Tom Hanks himself came in to Bubba Gump's, I would not be as excited as I was in this moment. So this guy, he's a comedian. His name, I won't mention it, but he came up, he's like, do you know who Bo Burnham is? I was like, fuck yeah. And he's like, he's sitting at table 81. I was like, fuck! No way! You totally was! I was like, does he have his drinks? Is he eating? He's eating, goddammit, because there's no other way that I could possibly run up and contact this guy, but you could see him, full frontal view. And, like, I walked by him, like, 3 times, and I got to hear him talk. I was like, that is definitely Bo Burnham. Oh, my God. I think I got wet. I was like, this is so exciting. And we were all, like, fangirling in the back. It was so cool. Oh, my God. If I was his server, I would have traded because I would have been so scared. Works good, whatever. Comic book, which I haven't talked about much. I have 6 pages inked, which doesn't sound that great to you guys, but please recall that it is a lot of work, and I'm doing the job of 6 people to get 1 page done. Let's see, what else? But I do have those 6 pages done. They look pretty cool. The guys I'm working with are pretty happy with them, and by happy I mean ecstatic, but I like to downtone things because it's weird. Let's see. I do have other stuff, I swear to God. This isn't even fun, I was just thinking about it. The Q train isn't working. That's the one that I take from work to home at like 2 in the morning, and it's down for repairs. So I have to walk 6 blocks down to get onto a D train, which then takes me to Brooklyn, and then I have to take the Q train. It takes a very long time, and I hate it. I feel like I had a really weird encounter that I wanted to share too. It was very odd. I saw a guy on the subway. He was a very serious looking businessman, very handsome, and in that kind of ruggedy, like, I don't know, he looked like Indiana Jones to me, and he was doing needlepoint. And I've seen this guy before doing needlepoint. So I re-identified with him. I was like, you. And did I talk about the Boston bombingness? Oh, big news. I feel like this is going to run out soon. It's not actually big news, but gun control prevention didn't pass through the Senate. That got voted down. Now what's ridiculous is it wasn't even impugning on anyone's rights. It was literally extensive background checks before you can get a gun. I think like they would start having harsher regulations. You couldn't have I feel like I'm going to use the words wrong and I'm going to sound even more stupid, but it's like high capacity guns.